Hey everybody, it's Dr. Deb here. Happy Saturday. I was just on Instagram Live talking to folks about the awareness moment that happened today. And I know that we've talked about when we have knowing something and then understanding something, and then there's like this little space in between. And so I want to have us re-talk about this again because I had an awareness again this morning, and awareness for me means a breakthrough. And I can always sense what it's coming on, and I think to myself, all right, it's the same pattern, so there's a breakthrough that's going to happen, so what exactly is this going to mean, right? And it always is, I know something, and then like the light bulb clicks on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I have a deeper understanding of what it is. And the deeper understanding today, and it's really interesting because I find that I have to get myself in a neutral space and then it just occurs. And it happened today while I was putting my mascara on. And I was in my bathroom. I'm going, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding. So my mentor has said a phrase for years, and it is the phrase, don't allow anybody to get your goat. If they do, it means you've got a goat to be gotten, right? I never really understood what the heck that meant. And today I'm putting my mascara on and I'm like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. This is what this means. And what it means is whenever we emotionally react to a situation or a person, place or thing, whatever it is, that person, that situation, that place, whatever, they got our goat. They win. They win. They got our goat. Now imagine if we are emotionally reacting all the time. We're like a puppet then with a bunch of strings, and each string is controlled by someone else. It means they got our goat. When we can stop talking about a situation or stop talking about a person, and it's different than sharing stories, okay? Like, I'll give you an example. There's a friend of mine who is talking about a person, and I said, your focus though is on them. Your focus isn't on you. The focus needs to be about you. Right now, it's constantly on them. You're reacting to everything. And so I said, they got your goat. No. I'm like, no, yes, they have your goat. It's the same thing as if I was to continuously discuss shit that I have to deal with the kid's dad. I learned today, every time I do that, it means he's got my goat. I'm being honest. So the other thing about honesty, meaning direct communication, right? No filter, is that when I was in doc school, we had a method and a mindset of doing the work, which was, I'm the scientist and I'm the experiment. But see, I took that a step further. I became the scientist, the experiment, the practitioner, and the patient. Because I wanted to get better and not go through the traditional methods to help myself with PTSD. And why I say that is because it's important when we're doing our recovery work and our healing, we're going to know information, okay? We're going to know that we're reacting to something. We have to also identify and differentiate, is it a trigger or is this a reaction to something that has nothing to do with, like the situation that I did the other day. I reacted to this poor person and it had nothing to do with her. Nothing at all. My awareness. And again, how do we make up for that then? How do we do better? And we do better through doing the work every day. And sometimes we get so frustrated because we want to know and understand today. But while we're emotionally charged, the information to move from knowing to understanding isn't going to happen because the brain doesn't work that way. Information doesn't come that way when we're blocked. It doesn't. Where it does come is when we're in a neutral space, which is why meditation is so valuable, because it forces us to calm down. It forces us to get to a neutral space. When we're doing something that's monotonous, like putting mascara on, you know, you're having that moment of then clarity and understanding of what you know. It takes knowledge to a different level. And in this situation, it's about having our goat gotten. So whenever you emotionally react to something, ask yourself the question, do I have a goat that has gotten? The other person, they don't need to see your reaction. They already know most likely you're going to continue to react the same way over and over again. And then, yeah, they got your goat. They got your goat. Until you have the clarity and the understanding your goat's been gotten, they're always going to get your goat. So, what can we do to then stop the goat from being gotten? We can work through what is it that bothers us about this person's situation. What's the root cause? I can tell you right now with this situation that happened the other day, I know what the root cause was. The root cause for me was always being told that I suck at math. Not kidding. I mean, I'm putting myself out there. And I do this not to say like, oh, I want to talk about myself. I do this because it's important to walk the talk. And no, I'm not perfect. But if I can share with you things that I have worked through, maybe it's going to make someone else's life a little bit easier. Maybe it's going to make someone else's journey feel like I'm not alone. That's what I love about social media, because when I'm having my own moments, I say to myself, you're not alone. There are all kinds of people out there that have the same challenges. And right now, a challenge that people have is our goats are gotten, man. Stop having a goat to be gotten. And how do we do that? Again, you know, instead of telling me something, teach me how to do it. I wish I could teach that middle piece. The middle piece of, you know, knowing something and understanding it. The only way I can describe it is it literally is, I feel it. I feel the sensation of, okay, I get this. It's the same pattern and I'm going to have a breakthrough. I actually say to people that I know, you know what? I can feel it. A breakthrough is going to happen. Now, when is a breakthrough going to happen? Don't know, but I know it's coming. Putting on my mascara, it literally, the light bulb clicked on and I'm like, goat to be gotten. Goat to be gotten. What can we do then to prevent the goat to be gotten? Work through it. Identify what your root causes are. Work through those root causes. For me, this is going to sound so funny, but it's the truth. I forced myself to do math. I'm actually really good at math. It's the stupid tape that doesn't shut up. So now I've been forcing myself every day to do math. Every day. And you know what else I'm doing? I'm doing triple math. Not just I'm going to do math on a one equation. I do it 3 times in 3 different ways. One is through an Excel spreadsheet. The other one is through paper, pencil, so I'm literally like in 2nd grade doing the math over again. And then the third way is I do the calculation on a calculator. Triple math. It's the only way I'm going to be able to work through it. You got to find your own way to work through it. The cool thing about it is, this is the cool thing about breakthroughs. They suck going through them. Oh my gosh, are they grueling? Once one breakthrough happens, do you know what happens? Then other breakthroughs happen. And the more breakthroughs that you have, the more then that you are free. The more that freedom happens. The more that PTSD doesn't control your life. It means you've done the work. I remember the first time I had a breakthrough. It was fucking devastating. And at the same time, it was so liberating. And I remember saying to myself, holy shit, you know what this means? I've had my first breakthrough. That means more are coming. So if you think about, like, you know, the whole ugliness of mental health challenges is like a ball of 100%. And the more that you do breakthroughs and the more that we have those awareness moments and the knowledge turns into understanding and we get to share that with other people, the 100% then turns to, you know, an 80-20 ratio where I've got 20% freaking shit from post-traumatic stress to the 80% is like, yeah, it's all good. So this one though, this is a good one. Don't have a goat to be gotten. I finally get it. And I hope that you do too. I hope that this video makes sense for you and it helps you too. Because we're all trying to do our best. And if we can help each other do our best, then you want to know what? Then we do become mental healthier. We do make change. We do support one another, and we are stronger together.